Okay, so we're back here at Glen's place, and wanted to show you the rest of his collection just because it's such a diverse collection. He's got some super nice cars all around, not just the six-pack stuff. I wanted to show you the rest of it because it is quite an amazing collection he's got here at his place. So here we go. We're going to start in this quarter. I'm going to let Glen tell you about this 71 Charger here as we go. So go ahead, Glen, tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, well, first excuse the fact that most of these cars are on the dirty side. They haven't been cleaned up since last year. The 71 is a 440, 4-speed, air grabber wing car. It was owned twice by a previous owner. Also has a headlights, B5 blue with a blue interior.
Okay.
The
69
Charger is an RT SE, gold car, I call it gold, with a saddle interior, and it's got an AM 8-track in it. It's all original as far as body panels, and the motor's been rebuilt, but it's the original motor, automatic car.
Okay. So we're going to go around here to the 71 Sassy Grass, white top, white interior.
Okay, this is a Barracuda. I added a shaker to this car too. Sassy Grass with white interior, white billboards, white vinyl top, 340 automatic car.
But it was originally a 318.
Originally 318.
So it's a clone.
Right.
And you know how I have an opinion on clones. No, I'm kidding, people. Don't send me hate mail. I'm kidding. Clones are great. If that's your thing, go ahead and clone it up. Make it look like you want. That's what it's all about.
The 71 Charger here is a rubber bumper car. It's a 440 4-speed car, all original. It was found probably about 15, 20 miles from my place. Through my wife and one of her classmates told me about the car, and luckily I ended up getting the car. It was a one-owner car bought in Carlisle. Unfortunately, the guy who bought it thought he was getting wings and racing mirrors with the car, but they weren't there because they were extras, which the dealer didn't know enough to tell him that. So he was still upset to the last time I talked to him. But it's a 4-speed, curious yellow car with a white interior.
What rear is in it?
The rears, I don't really, it's a Dana rear, but I can't tell you what gears are on it. It's a 354 Dana, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. And what do we have here?
This is
another Survivor.
Another Survivor car.
Okay.
It's a 72 Duster 340 4-speed. I bought from a friend of mine, actually, who's a dealer in the Philadelphia area. He bought it and turned it over to me from the original owner. It's all original, even the runs underneath the hood are original.
And it looks like it has a white vinyl top?
Right, it's a white vinyl top, white interior car.
Wow, okay.
And the tires are date coated, so I think they're still original.
So the original
tires.
polyglass still on it, wow.
I can't say they're running all its life, but they are, because they aren't even dry rotted.
Well, that's unusual. You don't see that too often because a lot of times the tires are dry rotted and they've been changed. And then what do we have here? This black beauty here. What's this?
It's a 70 Charger RT, originally a black car. So I just call it triple black, black interior, black vinyl top. 440 automatic car. Bought it out of Arizona, so I don't really know much, except I think some drunks probably had before because there were a lot of dents in the car when I got it.
Somebody was raising some hell. Okay, and then over here,
a 68 Charger RT Hemi Car, not the original motor, automatic. And it's a little unusual, the fact that it's a red car with a white gut and white vinyl top.
White top, right.
I've only seen maybe a couple others that were white gut cars, even though they were a different color, automatic car. So I did that car some years ago, but it was a nice solid car.
Now, some of you don't know this or not, and I don't know if Glenn even knows, but at one time I had a 68 Hemi car. Mine was gold, white top, white interior, power windows, AM 8-track, rear defrost, loaded up car, steel wheels, and a super nice car. The car actually just did get restored and sold here recently. I have seen pictures of the restoration of the car, but it's neat to know that your car is red, white top, white interior, automatic. So it's kind of cool. And I have a soft spot for the 68 cars, obviously, because I had a couple. I was a B-body guy before I got into the E-body. So, I mean, I had Chargers and stuff. And you know, I really miss that gold car. I'd like to get it back someday.
It is an 8 3/4 rear car, as most of the automatics were, unless they were special order with a Dana.
Okay. Good. All right, let's move around here. So what do we got going on here? This purple Challenger now, convertible. Tell me a little bit about this one. Okay. We'll come back up front here and we'll get a nice shot of it. Let's get a shot of the interior first. But
this is the second Mopar I bought out of Iowa. I took my old 72 Chevy Pickup out in the trailer and picked it up. It needed everything done, but it was a nice solid car. It's an RT 440 automatic and pretty much loaded with options. AM, FM, air conditioning, cruise control, power steering, power brake car.
Wow.
I do not have the reproduction bias tires on it. Still have radial TAs on it.
So it's an RT, but it's got loaded up options, kind of like an RTSE would have had.
Right,
I mean,
right.
you know, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I think it even had power windows. It's been a while since I looked at the car, but yeah, it's power window car too.
Oh, yeah, it is power window car. Look at that. Wow. AC. AM,
check the radio
AM, FM
out?
thumb wheel. Yeah. Rim blow steering wheel. Okay, so again, something else I like, because I appreciate them all, but I really love these old 50s trucks. So tell me about this one. What is this one here called?
This is a Dodge swept side, and if you take a closer look at the rear of it, you'll see that it has fins on it. These trucks had fins from a station wagon, and unfortunately there weren't too many station wagons, which were the two-door variety, that had leftover parts or are available for parts today. So parts for these are pretty hard to find.
Pretty car. It's a pretty truck, though. I mean, it's
got
beautiful.
Got a little baby Hemi in it, like a 318 or 328-inch Hemi engine. It's an automatic truck, which is a little unusual for these. Most of them were column shift trucks.
Yeah, that is unusual. Wow. Okay. Now,
Okay, I have
the Soul Ford.
car.
But tell us about it, because it's in here.
I bought this truck done. I did not do this truck. It's an automatic Bronco. It's lifted, as you can see. West Coast car from Washington State. And the car was pretty nice shape originally, but redone, not by me, from a guy I met in Milwaukee. So it's a gold with a white top and black interior.
Okay.
And as you see, it has a few extra goodies as far as the bumpers go that were added later.
Got a roll bar. Pretty neat. Pretty neat.
Hard to find these trucks that aren't all rotted out these days.
Well, especially the Broncos. And the Broncos have made a huge comeback. They're actually really popular right now. And it's hard to find. And you hear guys talking about them when you start talking cars and stuff. They say about how hard it is to find a Bronco that's not rotted to death. Now, this last one in this building, tell us about this one.
Okay, this is my first Mopar purchase. It's a 70 383 4-barrel Encode Grand Coupe convertible. I did criticize a little bit. These cars originally had flat hoods. I added the bulge hood to it and put a stripe on the back of it, and sort of made it it's a half CUDA, half Grand Coupe car. So they were a little unusual. They only built around 50-some of the 4-barrel 383 Grand Coupe convertibles that year. Other than that, there's probably nothing extra special about the car.
Now that's with an automatic, or is that
Automatic.
overall?
It's
Okay, so yeah,
automatic
so the number's a little higher overall, but there was 50 automatic convertibles made in the 383 4-barrel.
Correct.
Right. And the color in this is not what the original color is supposed to be. The original, we were just talking about this. This is a DY3 light gold. Correct. I mean, that's what the color is supposed to be.
When I bought the car, the guy had decoded the fender tag, and it was my first Mopar. I wasn't too wise to the Mopar numbers, and he told me it was
Lemon twist yellow.
Yep. So I painted it lemon twist yellow.
And that's the story.
Right.
Okay, well that's this. We got one more spot to show you, and one really super unique car, and I think you're going to love that one, even though it's not a six-pack, but we'll go down and get a couple shots of that for you and get a little story on it. So see you in a couple.